getting loud, which I've done. You've seen.
Which is not being mad. He's just animated.
It's so hard for me to learn.
Passionate.
It's my tone sometimes. I mean, if I walked into a room and it was hot, as could be, it's like, or if I walked in and it was freezing, it's not for me. I mean, actually, I would love it, but I think you get my point. It's that adjustment. I'm just happy to be able to share with you testimony, share time, and for the world, whoever's in the world that might consider this of value to them. It might be slow. Know that this whole thing is, again, something for her and I that's helped us communicate and grow together. I don't know where my place will be in this world. I don't know that I'll wake up tomorrow. That's the kind of faith that I have. Lord willing, I'll wake up tomorrow. I hope I do. I trust I will. I trust in His Word. I trust in eternity. But I don't know what His creation holds. I don't know what's going to come out of a woman's womb. I don't think a doctor does, for that matter. We can study it. We're doing that to our best of abilities. So understand that this is not me preaching or teaching in a way of this is the way. This is just me sharing a story. And Danielle, you know this. It's cool that I wouldn't have known how to get the brother and sister thing in. This is easy for me to share my testimony. Your testimony you've shared with me, it's very impactful. This is just a piece of it. I want people to feel this. I'm high on life. How? How right now? I'm in my space. I'm in a rat cage. I'm being told, my health's at risk. And if it's not me, the person next to me thinks that. So we're constantly in a state of, in my opinion, war. And that's where it's inside and it's outside. Your eye is the lamp of your body. When your eye is healthy, your whole body is full of light. But when your eye is unhealthy, your body is full of darkness. Luke 34 out of the Bible. That is awesome. This world, we're being pulled back and forth, tug of war. I forgot what you said the other day about hot and cold, the lukewarm thing, with your faith. I forgot what it was, but it might even just have to do with water. I know we've seen that clip out of the War Room movie, which I think is a great movie for anybody out there that's got any bit of open-mindedness to faith-based movies. But the whole point is that line, walking that line, right? Hot, cold, black, white. There's gray in the middle. That black bold line, is it really wide or is it a really thin tightrope? Is there even a line? That's what's weird. We just collaborate black and white. Is there necessarily a line? And that's where I'm not here to judge. I've made so many mistakes against the rules, and I've had people to help me grow. I think a lot of people in society have made poor choices and still managed to climb the ladders to get to where they are and be successful, impactful. What is successful? So we've had those. We're going to have more of these whiteboard talks, but this is the first time I've addressed publicly anything relating to my struggles off the field. I had an opportunity to do so in 2017 with the Angels when I failed a drug test, and it was my second one, and the last time I had gotten that was in 2010. And, you know, that drug test was for marijuana, and their policy is clear. I got a suspension. I was given the opportunity to publicly talk about it. I chose not to. I protected what I thought was the Angels. I protected baseball. I thought my family. And what I came to see was, by people not knowing what this was, it left interpretation. And that saddened me, because I saw a lot of agony my family went through. And that came from me. I had to take that responsibility. And that's why I tried to hush it, not get much attention about it. Focus on my job, which was to throw a baseball from here to here. And after that, I still had a job to do. And every day I had a job to do. And if I was going to be distracted by this, or the team was going to have this as a topic, I looked at that as silly. And the way I'm so outspoken on things, or my faith and my belief on things, the last thing I wanted to do was start a freaking fire. And now it's like, the fires are spreading everywhere.
Well,
For real, right? Like, they're everywhere. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, you've grown up, you've learned a lot. Look at in the last, not only since 2008, 2011, 2010, I obviously didn't know you, but from, you said just in 2017 to now. Look at the last 3 months. So the way that you interpret things or talk about things or want to share things, it's so much different now than it would have been 3 years ago.
Yeah.
And there's a time and a place for everything, so.
Timing for sure. It's weird. I know right now, this is unscripted, zero plan behind, it's got a foundation, right? And then we kind of just go from there. That's the fun part about this. And I think anybody that stepped in to do it with us, or if we do Zoom calls, would understand the same thing. But, I'm not the same man that I was. And I think I'm going to continue to grow like a seed. Sometimes we get a little wild and we want somebody to come in and clip, whether that's our hair or the tree itself as it's growing. We want to maintain it, make it look nice, keep it in our yard rather than spreading to the others. And I think that's where it's just, I'm sharing. I'm just sharing, and I'm not afraid anymore. I was really afraid. I put myself first. And that's, I think, that's what I guess we're getting at here, is when we see such pride out there, I think that is an easy self or group stance, right? The only thing that I would want to encourage any of this pride is that I hope their ultimate goal is to bridge the gap, not to just be right.
It's not about being right, it's about being unified.
Amen. And you taught me that from one of the sermons, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's something that you're teaching me. I'm being humbled because I'm learning it's not about being right. Like, who the heck wants to be the person that's just right?
Like, what is that really going to do for you?
Exactly.
Nothing.
No. So that's where you taught me how to communicate so much better with you, and how that impacts me in other settings, whether that could be right here, right now, or out in the world when I'm, being a part of society. I think right now it's the next topic we'll probably lead into is followers and leaders, so then we'll get back on the track with the ones you want. But seriously, it's like, I've been a follower. I too am a follower right now. Following what? Well, I'm choosing to follow God. I'm choosing to follow my heart and my trust in God. found in Jesus Christ. And I'm happy to share that. And I'm sharing that with anybody that's watching this. This is a, very intimate setting with you and I, if you will. Where we're just extending a little bit of our time, and anybody out there that doesn't like it, it's not our problem. I'm here to be a part of this, right?
Correct.
So it's all love. You got anything you want to add?
That's it.
Right on.